One of the best golf iron tips I ever got was keeping that lead wrist flat at the top of your backswing. Has many powerful benefits. If you're someone that slices, comes down steep, over the top, all that sort of bad stuff, a flat lead wrist at the top can really help you start striking your irons pure. If I can keep that lead wrist flat at the top, somewhere in about this position here, helps me do two things really well. And for me, most important is it really makes it easy to shallow that club. Much easier to get it shallowing, which will increase my chances of hitting the golf ball solid and making pure contact. Now the other thing it does, helps square that club face, certainly makes it easier to square the club face. So if you go to the top, because that club face is nice and square with that flat lead wrist, I don't have to do a lot on the downswing. It's just rotation and shift pressure. And I can get down to that golf ball in a great position. If I do the opposite and have a cupped lead wrist at the top, what happens then? If I get to the top, I've got to do a lot more to shallow that club. I've got to work really hard on this pivot, this transition. I've got to make sure I square up that face, which may require a little bit more manipulation with the hands. And I run the risk of that shaft coming down steeper and really compromising that contact you make with your irons. So having a flat lead wrist is super beneficial for your game. And I'd also encourage you at the top of your backswing, get those hands a little bit deeper like that. That will also help make it easier to shallow it out. Most of the best players in the world have their wrists flat, even bowed these days at the top of their backswing. Many powerful benefits for hitting great iron shots. So let me hit one and I'll show you how it's done. And that was a nice strike. Give that a try, flat lead wrist at the top. See you next time.